You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
Shopkeeper who's just like, yeah, boy, howdy, what can I do for you?
All right, welcome everyone.
Hello. I have been promoted by 1 year 2 days ago.
You were promoted.
Yes.
Eli, are you talking? Because I don't think anyone can hear you, bud.
Old.
Fuck you.
Oh,
There,
okay.
I heard that one.
Hear him now.
Sorry.
I did hear that one.
There's 2 seconds in. That's my bad. Whoopsie.
That happens.
How you doing?
I'm not
2
going
days
to worry
ago
about it
was
too much.
my anniversary of traveling round the sun.
Yes.
Oh, it was your
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
It was my birthday. Yeah,
The
I'm
former
31 years
uterine
old.
parasite known as Thomas.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
officially over
Just
the
a-
hill.
Yeah.
I'm an
little
old
batty
man.
man.
I'm an old man.
So you get Social Security
Oh,
now?
mad.
What are you talking about? You said you're 31, right?
Yeah, I'm an old man now.
You're a tiny babby man. We
God, I wish I got
Oh,
social.
fuck,
Older
I'm
than
not
me.
the
I'm only
youngest
26.
Liar. Your pants, they are on fire, sir.
You're like what, 36?
Something like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Got him.
30. I don't know. I think most people I get like a year or two older than me. I'm 34.
I was
It's a multiple of 6. That's all I'll say.
That does narrow it down.
I was kind of impressed. My uncle's walking
Like a
another
mid-sex
set of the Appalachian Trail, and he texted me happy birthday, and I was like, holy shit, that man has signal. Fucking how?
Yeah, how did he not get abducted by fucking forest gremlins?
Because he already walked. He walked like, God, he spent like
500
a month
miles,
in some...
and then he walked 500 more.
He must have
No,
followed all the
no.
rules
Be the
on TikTok.
man who walked the
Damn
house.
good song.
He's already walked a good. I think he's walked about half of it so far, and then he had to take a break because he's not young. And then he started again a little more than a week ago.
So what, did he just pick up where he left off?
In effect,
Oh,
I think
nice.
he's gonna do it in like 2 more sets, this one and another.
Nice.
Which, I mean, hell, good on him. I wouldn't do
Hey.
it. Fuck that.
Oh, man.
We just had a big birthday party for my son yesterday for his belated 6-year-old.
Yeah, because he got sick for his birthday. Poor kid.
Yeah, he got sick. Yeah, the last week, so we just did it this week instead. That was good though. But
Happy
holy
belated
hell,
birthday,
do I have
Cairo.
pizza?
I mean, like,
Leftover.
it sounds like you could have worse problems.
Yeah, right. You
Yeah.
could have no pizza.
You could have no pizza.
Kind of wonder if I end up like that one guy in college who dared to
Order
eat
100
nothing but
bite
pizza and drink beer for a month.
I feel like I could do that easily.
That-
I feel like
that's a
I've already
dare?
done that.
Listen,
That's
pizza
dare. It sounds like life.
It sounds like
pizza
that was
is
my life for a long time.
He
is
got
like the perfect
scurvy.
food.
I keep
He got
telling
scurvy.
He got
Well, yeah,
scurvy.
'cause
You can put pineapple on pizza.
Well,
They say you put anything
that's
on pizza.
debatable. I'm
No, it's
fine
not.
with it.
people. Yeah, pineapple goes on pizza. It's
I
not
can- I can
debatable.
do
It's in
it.
every pizza shop. I don't give a fuck.
It's
Does,
the most delicious pizza topping. I don't know what
It
you're
is
talking about.
100%. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Well, that's emphatically
it-
wrong.
Is it vitamin?
I mean, you're
I
literally
mean,
wearing
Eli's
a
biased because it
like,
pairs
go on.
with Canadian bacon. I mean,
That's just ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like ham.
ham's good.
I like a good
The other
sausage
pizza
pizza.
topping that I kind of fuck with that not a lot of other people do is green olives.
I love green olives, sausage and green olives.
Dude,
can't
Me and
imagine
my
putting
wife
green
both
olive.
agree that
I'm telling you
olives
right
are the
now,
best.
green olives, feta cheese, and like if they have a grilled chicken, for sure, and then sun-dried
I-
tomato.
I'm
I
just
can't
not a big
imagine
fan
a
of
green
olives in
olive-
general.
I can't imagine green
Love
olives
it.
on a
I could sit
pizza,
down-
though.
Eat a whole
It's
damn jar.
delicious. Dude. It's
Hmm.
so good. It's
Even
so
like green
good.
olives stuffed with cream cheese.
And
You
like
get those?
honestly, if you go to the store and get the sliced olives, they're literally called pizza olives.
Oh,
Well,
I have
mean,
not seen that.
They're wrong about
I
that.
like
I mean, I'm not. Google
to
pizza.
order
olives.
from Domino's, replace the sauce with barbecue sauce, and then put chicken and bacon
Oh yeah, if you can find like a place that does like a good barbecue beef pizza, that shit is the best.
Oh, dude,
The
I
thing
had a
is- the
pulled
thing
pork
is,
one time that was
For
fucking
Domino's, it's almost better reheated, so it's like a win-win. It's like
Valid.
you eat some good pizza and then you reheat it, and it's still
Casey's
amazing.
used to do a really good barbecue beef pizza, and they don't do it anymore, and it made me incredibly sad. I didn't go outside for like a few weeks, just
I haven't-
mourning the loss.
We have a
That's like when
Casey's here,
Fargo
but I haven't-
Brewing stopped making my quesadillas. I was like, oh, I loved your quesadillas. Why did you make such good quesadillas at Fargo Brewing?
2-for-1 slices on like Tuesdays or something. That was like a big
Speaking
Big
of pizza and
hot spot
quesadillas,
back in the day.
what kind of bar food does this bar have that's populated by murlocs and a drider?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's get into
Tony's
it. Thank
Pizza
you. That
in
was
the
a good
microwave.
segue. Best
That
segue
was-
yet.
Probably one of the
Yeah,
better segues.
listen. Okay,
Damn good, dude.
Here's
Do
my
I get
question.
a hero point for that segue?
I was just gonna say, is that a good enough
But
segue to earn a hero point?
I would like to. Yeah, sure.
doesn't like
Hero
giving 'em
point. That is a hero point segue. Let's talk about something else, okay? Nah, just kidding. No. Let's get the. I just put the wrong music button. There we go. All right. So last time, well, at the beginning of our session, shit hit the fan. You guys fought yet another giant abomination of sorts.
Wait, in the Abomination
teeth and
Vaults?
tentacles.
You
I
must
know.
be joking.
Yes. That's
they
that is.
don't store abominations.
That is what you do find down here, shockingly enough. So they had mouths inside of mouths and tentacles and attacks of opportunity. It was
Wait, are you saying we found
quite the mess.
abominations in the
It was
vault?
all,
Yes.
it was all whips and teeth.
He
So-
crit and he crit and then he crit again. You guys learned not to go near that thing very quickly.
What do you mean learned? I had no choice. That man walked up to me and proceeded to beat my face in. And the bird.
We
The bird guy
appreciate your
looked and went, "Fuck
sacrifice.
that." I mean, fair.
I've seen enough of this stuff.
To be fair,
Ah.
To be fair,
You guys did manage
somebody
to
gonna harm
kill
that?
this
Come on.
thing eventually, as it was
Pretty much just bled to death.
crawling through. Well, it was basically kind of incinerated near the as it was just
That's true.
getting to you into this large round room, and it had to go through that whole wall of fire. So after
didn't
the
to like that much.
yeah,
Never Kool-Aid man. Wall of fire. Never ends well.
that was such a good use of that spell. That was fun. That was fun.
It's a good thing you didn't need precision applied fire to kill that thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And then
Anyway, after you take
then
some
we
time to
heard the
recover
muffled
from that one,
voices.
you guys went through
Emotionally
some.
and physically.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you needed some time to
Think
Get-
about things.
think about things. Yes.
Our
Love that
decisions and how they led us to this point.
Lumiere thought after looking at all those tentacles that he should call her.
oh my god, wow. What the fuck, bro?
And then you went, despite my expectations, to continue going south. You guys chose to go west, right into the tavern. So yes, in the
What's
middle
the name
of this
what's the name of this
underground
tavern, anyway?
dungeon is a tavern called the Warped Brew Tavern, of which you saw
That's right.
several Morlocks and a Drider just kind of chilling. Appeared to be working here, but not really. Working, but hardly working. It appeared to be the bouncer of some kind. Left you guys alone for the most part, since you guys were, not causing much trouble. So, also
Cool.
a shady-looking dude down in the corner, who
Doing-
Yeah, we
tried-
haven't really figured out what his whole deal is.
He's
he
hunting
tried
a-
real hard to make friends with him, but that didn't work so well.
He was being the angsty corner man, and Lumiere has no time for such things.
Can't you see him?
We did learn that it.
Trying to sit here and look edgy.
That's right.
You're ruining it with your stupid fake accent.
I'm doing a thing. I did learn that he was hunting a particular dark elf, though, I did learn that. I don't know what particular
He's
dark elf, but he was
on
hinting
the
one.
hunt. Yes.
And he might be a dark elf himself. Who knows?
Yes.
I guess we didn't actually go into what race he is, or not race, but species.
He just
You
had
know.
dark hands, and then his face was covered by a hood. Couldn't see much.
Yep. Anyway, speaking of
Benefits of a shadowed corner.
Huh. Anyway, yeah, so you guys discovered there is a band in that plays regularly at this tavern, and this band, known as Shadow Malice, immediately challenged you to a performance, a battle of the bands of some kind. So after you were doing several different performance checks to, combat against their musical,
Stylings.
their stylings, musical stylings. You guys ended up putting together this fantastic show using your own abilities with magical flair and storytelling using bluff checks and intimidation from this strange furry creature you have with you named Oku. One
that
hell of a
picture
show.
you put up with spooky. Ooh, still haunts
Yes.
my dreams.
Yeah, you guys beat them handily. And
I did like the Chuck E. Cheese front gal. I liked her.
oh yeah,
Rita the rat. I liked Rita.
Rita the rat. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, that was the
I
whole
turned
session right there. You guys managed to
we did some flips and some tricks and
flip
some
some tricks. You sang
other
some
stuff.
songs and did some juggles.
some juggle and some singing.
Yeah.
Gave him the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
What in the what?
The bleeps.
I'm incapable of performing those actions.
Yes.
None but the great god himself can perform those particular noises. What is his name? Crap.
So, at this point, what do you guys want to do? Let's take it to the map, by the way.
Take it
Like,
to the map.
Get some good
Michael would-
old
to the map now.
music here.
Well, I mean, really what we should be doing is taking our friend back home.
Yeah, I was about to say we should probably get Edgar the fuck out of here before they decide to turn him into a Murloc. Or something.
Or something, indeed.
Right.
We're gonna turn him into RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Yeah,
Dead
he's
or
gonna shoot
alive,
people in
you're
the
coming
dick.
with me.
Dead or alive.
Just a second.
Cops only shoot people in the dick.
Excuse me.
Yeah, for some reason, every time I think of RoboCop, my brain always goes to Judge Dredd and that particular scene where he goes, "Hot shot," I said, "hot shot," and like, fires off the incendiary round. I don't know why. I always think of that scene.
Is that the new Dread movie?
No, that's the one with.
No, that's the Stallone one.
I never saw
No.
the Stallone one.
It's not the Stallone one. He says that
It's not
in
the
the
Stallone one?
the one guy from The Boys, Carl Urban.
Yeah, Carl Urban
Oh yeah.
fucking rocks.
He shoots the
Carl
person in the
Urban.
mouth and then it burns them through like the back of their head.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just for some reason, it calls him Hot Shot, and the gun's like, "Oh yeah, that bullet."
I really like that movie. Also, the bad lady is the bad lady from Game of Thrones.
Bunch of stuff.
Also, they're taking Jet. Funny enough, inhaler time slowdowns drug.
Is that what Jet does? I never
Yeah.
could figure. I just knew that Jet gave you more action points.
That yeah, there's some combinations in Fallout 4 that using Jet slows down time, but that's like the basic concept is that Jet like speeds up your perception. At any rate, let's grab Edgar and get the flock out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are just kind of see the Morlocks kind of settling, going back to their own thing at this point. You do see a bunch of them like gambling, and looks like they're fighting over a few different gold pieces.
Are they still wearing the
gambling for
shades?
gold pieces? I suppose they would take it off it. I'm too lazy to remove them. So, except for maybe the gamblers, they might have kept them on.
That is probably true. Yes.
Is the poor Murloc who was broken up with recently still sobbing into his beer?
Of course not. After our show, he's feeling on top of the world.
Me were thinking about those tunnels, and yeah.
Poor guy.
He deserves every
It's like,
second
yeah,
of it.
that bitch Jamantha would have just ruined this anyways. I'm better off without her. Yes.
I feel like a Morlock name would just sound like a desperate sound.
And
My
then,
girlfriend.
Oh yeah, you mean from down the road?
Do you think Gamble would want to get in on any of the gambling that's happening?
Gamble does want to, but
Yeah, we said
he
but.
also knows that what's his name has been here for like a week now or something. And he's like, yeah, we should probably get him the fuck out of here. He also knows that this bar is probably going to be here when we get back, so like there's probably going to be a game going at that point.
That is true.
Always come back.
All right, so fix something here. Yeah, as you guys are kind of hanging out for a bit and like over on the stage, you do get approached by that hooded figure.
Oh. Yeah, is there something we can do for you?
What does he say?
My secret corner friend. Do you speak common or shall I translate?
I mean, we're talking about me here, right? I would
Yes.
assume this kind of blows the ending. But hey, Alex, how you doing?
What? What?
Surprise! It's me.
What?
It's me the
Didn't
whole
you
fucking time.
Just say that it was. Why would you stand in the corner like a weird creep man?
So as it turns out,
You know,
I have a lead.
Okay, lead towards what?
So it turns out this thing that's affecting whoever what's her nuts is. What's her
Doriana.
name again, sir? Thank you. Is called a denizen of Lang. And I tracked a lead here to hopefully try and find some.
To what? This specific bar?
Yeah. Trying to do some undercover work, trying to find some more information. And yeah, you know, just didn't feel like it was pertinent.
You know, if
Yeah.
you're a
Time
cop, you can
to
tell us
reveal
you're a cop.
myself, you know.
Yeah, so you guys kind of look on he like under the hood. He does. You hear the voice of Namiad, but he does look mostly like a dark elf. But as soon as you hear his voice, you recognize him. Like, that's Namiad, and the way he moved and whatnot. Yeah.
I should certainly hope you did not wish to reveal yourself.
Yeah, this is a new look for you.
Who's the Frenchie?
Oh yeah, he's new. Done pretty good so far.
Nice.
We'll see how it goes. He's still on. He's still in his probationary period.
Nice to meet you. Buongiorno. Namia being
Right.
intentionally a dick here. Not actually.
Right.
Just kind of being sarcastic.
I would imagine I wouldn't put it past them. I think if like who's this guy?
Yeah, Namia, you know.
Have I been
being the
replaced?
linguistic expert and shit. Just kind of being like, oh yeah. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I see why you two are gathering together. You seem to have the same style of female.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's been pretty, well, fairly useful at times.
Oh, hold up. Where's
Thanks,
this lead
bro.
taking
You've
us?
been fairly useful as well.
So,
What a
what brought you
great
to the bar,
compliment.
though?
I don't know.
Like,
I have no idea. I was not given that specific piece of information.
Yeah, you were. So what you learned? So what had happened? You had gone to Absalom with Doriana and the butler
What
to
happened was
get more information about her condition and what's been going on with her. So, yeah.
So, what did you find out? Like a cure or something?
So like out of game, I nat 20'd the roll.
Nice.
So whatever Justin decides to tell you.
So yeah, the when last time you guys saw Doriana, there had been a red ruby, which is a sign that she had been marked by a denizen of like appearing amongst her belongings. And then you removed it, and then it disappeared. So it's like, okay, let's put some distance between her and the lighthouse and see if that, makes a difference. And so you took her to Absalom, and also just to, consult some experts, see if you can find any other leads about who is a denizen of Lang.
Did I mark? I'm assuming I marked the target as like the subject of like a
lead.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. So, yes. And with that, you did realize that her condition was worsening. Her night terrors were getting worse and worse, and that ruby continued to appear amongst her belongings. As you were trying to, get rid of this thing, you realized, like, the moment it would, vanish and, go somewhere near her was every time she fell asleep.
You did say that this place, the denizen of whatever, I forget what the place was called.
Denizen of Lang.
Lang, yes, that it is kind of like a sleep dimension, right?
Yeah, so essentially it
Dreamlands
on a different dimension, and essentially, like the only way you can really kill this thing is like if it's in its own dimension.
Yeah. Well, or if it's you kill it.
You somehow like
you have to find him and kill him.
Yeah.
That's the only way to.
Obito.
And it's also got this like weird healing thing. I don't know, but yeah, it sucks. We're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah.
Like a really, really hard time. So we should probably do a lot of preparing, guys.
So is he in here?
I'm not super happy about that, but
I mean, not to be like the fucking bearer of bad news, but like womp womp.
You don't know for sure exactly where he's at, but you just know you have a feeling since the connection started here, it maybe could be somewhere within this dungeon. So
we're hoping.
Yeah.
Well, nothing to do but get to looking. But before we do that, we gotta take Himbo Jones back up to the surface.
Who's Himbo?
Himbo Jones. It likes this one.
I point to the guy in the plate armor behind you.
I turn around and look at the guy in the plate armor behind me. Is he taller than me? I would assume. I'm probably looking up at him.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
He's big.
Holy fuck, that's a big guy.
I accidentally almost killed him once.
Did I really?
Accidentally, he says.
No, so
I was confused.
I mean, I know that that's the excuse you used.
I mean,
I'm not certain anyone in this party wishes to kill him aside from you.
Oh, I don't want to kill him. Though, I mean, if accidents do happen and,
I mean, I don't know.
You find out he's French, right?
I got no affiliation with him. You say the word, man. I'm with you.
So where do we go?
I say we just head back to town.
All right, let's bring back Sherman's best friend and lifelong partner, Himbo Jones.
Listen, you're across the room. I could shoot you before you get to me.
I could cut your bullets.
I guess it's a race then. We'll see which is faster, you or Bullet.
I think I would kick your ass, to be honest.
Not for nothing, I
Quite
kind of want
possibly.
I win. Figuratively speaking, I should win the initiative.
More than likely, yes.
So I get a plus 17 to initiative.
Unless I was trying to... You get a plus 17?
Yeah, because I get +2. I get an extra +2 to initiative because of a fighter feat.
Unless I was backflipping into combat, in which case I would also get a plus 17.
But if I was pushing something into combat, then I get a plus 19.
Hey, wait, you get that piano.
Actually, I don't know if it works on anything but perception.
All right, yeah, we'll head back up.
All right, as you make your way for the door,
Perception only.
this lovely lady
Did we
here.
hear a record scratch all of a sudden?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Record scratch. Stands up and approaches you and says, "Wait. Where do you think you're going?"
It's a bar.
Yeah, listen, we'll be back. I'm coming back to, take all of these Morlocks for everything they own.
For your drinks.
Oh yeah, what do we owe you? I figured that, the entertainment would have been more than enough, but, I'm sure the act back there was making money, weren't they?
I never got a drink.
What they make is not my business. I just work here. But that'll be 5 silver.
Those are some expensive drinks.
Good kid.
All right. I tell the big guy to pony up the dough. I'm like, hey, you want to cover the drinks for us?
Edgar.
Gladly.
Edgar, yes.
Gladly.
Listen, it's the last thing you got to do before we get you out of here, bud. Oh yeah, that's probably the reason it's so expensive. Is he's been sitting here drinking for days, and he's run up his tab.
Bless.
Jesus.
All right, fine, and it is also for my tab too. He pays not only for your guys' drinks. Your drinks alone were the 5 silver pieces. He pays for his tab as well.
Man, they're really proud of their drinks down here, which is sad because they're not great.
They're not that good.
Supply,
No,
it's,
not at all.
It's supply and demand, though. This is the only tavern in 4 levels.
You know what? That's fair.
I wait for the reviews before I buy, so. And the reviews were bad.
You want to
actually?
get a drink?
Why don't we have Frenchie go first? Do you wanna go ahead and lead the way out of here?
Only if you say my name first.
What was it? It was Lucy Pierre.
La Pierre.
After you, Sherman.
Listen, I already know which
I'll
one.
go first, guys.
Yeah, I already know which one is trapped. I'm saying we may not be welcome back if someone gets bear trapped on the way out.
That is a fair point. Lumiere picks up his bear trap.
All right, take us out. How do we get out?
All right, I imagine Lumiere probably lets down his disguise at some point here. Now that it's no longer needed.
Yeah, I
Who's
think
this
we gotta go up
mundane
before
man
we
who keeps
can-
Not
walking
Lumiere.
towards
I
us?
meant Namiad. I think I said Lumiere. Namiad.
Yeah, Namiad, I think, has already taken off his disguise.
Yeah.
Lumiere was also
Yeah,
disguised.
yeah.
I mean, he's not disguised. He's got a hood on. A hood. I don't know if you can really
I think
count a
I
hood
pulled-
as a disguise.
Well, no, I pulled the hood back for the performance, so he wouldn't be. He wouldn't be pretending to be a background character.
You guys need to stay in this room if you want. You just head back up.
Okay.
So.
I also have a hat of disguise.
Yeah, I gave you my old one.
How does a bird wear a hat?
On his head.
Like a samurai
Fair enough.
hat thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can make it look however you want. So
So,
he wears it
interestingly
like a
enough, I was
kabuto?
looking at the hat of disguise. In the remaster, it is no longer hat of disguise. It is a masquerade scarf.
Huh. So it
Kinda
fits
like
the
that.
neck
Oh.
slot?
It's probably like the
so.
kind of scarf like you wrap.
Unless you
around
wear it
your
over your forehead,
I guess.
like a ninja. Is
Or
that
you
why
could
my
do
hat of
like the-
disguise won't open up? Actually,
You could do like the Lisan al Gaib and just do like a headscarf wrapping.
Is it because it's popped out? Is that my issue?
Maybe.
Oh, that is the issue. Damn.
All right. Well, let's head back up.
All right, you guys head back up, and
Yep.
you head back to town.
Making my way to town.
Let's see here.
Climbing
Atari.
stairs. Get me out of this
Oh,
fucking place.
Tori.
By the way, Eli, I fixed your account. I realized I didn't have your account in the game, so I put it back in. You should be good to go to log in and all that.
Thanks, bro.
Yay.
I don't know why I said that so weird.
Bro, see this.
All right. Well, she's probably at the estate up here, right?
Who's she?
Ophelia,
Ophelia?
yes.
No, yeah. Oh, we got some people to throw in here. There we go. Ophelia.
Oh, but they added it. You have to interact with the thing for a minute before it changes instead of the old
Oops.
hat of disguise where just
Oops, she's
It
already
changes.
there. Never mind.
You do it once per day.
how intriguing.
She's the niece of the mayor?
Yeah, she's the niece. Yep. She was studying in Absalom for a while and then decided to come back due to getting a project to work on in
Suppose
Atari,
that's
which
better than
is
being the elbow of the mayor.
It lasts an hour.
And yeah. What's the big guy's name?
Thomas. I'm taking back your hero point.
No, come on, that was good. No, please. You're the only one that heard it.
Do it.
Oh,
he needs to have. He needs to have consequences to his actions. Do it.
No,
You can't keep getting away with it.
I'll change my ways for the better, I swear.
There's a reason we had to make the penitentiary.
The penitentiary? What the fuck? That's unhinged. I love it.
So yeah. Well, head over with where is
Edgar, Sir Edgar?
oh, I was gonna say
I can't find him. I lost him.
Shrugga. Oh, he's lost again.
Oh yes, here I am, Sir Edgar von Buchin the Third. There we are.
Wasn't your last name before?
Buchin.
Leave it to
Sometimes
nobleman
people
who
get it
keeps
right.
changing his
Usually they don't. Sometimes
Yeah.
I just roll with it, you know.
come on. Come on there, slab bulkhead. We'll get you home.
He doesn't wear Gucci.
This
he
is
wears Gucci.
not where I live.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you don't actually live here. You
No,
came
I'm
here
not
with-
even sleeping here. I sleep at the tavern with all of you.
Well, I'm
Uh,
sure Ophelia will be glad to know that you're not dead.
I hope so.
What is this plus building?
That's the mayor's house.
Yeah,
Oh, right. Yep.
we've been in
sorry.
there. So yeah, we
I've
just
seen
knock
everything
on
from
the
a
door.
different perspective.
Yep. The butler, who you've not seen in a while, does come and answer, and
Knock, knock, knocking on the
he says,
mayor's
"Oh,
door.
the gauntlet again. I don't think we had an appointment. Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, we are completing a delivery for Lady Ophelia. If you want, if you would be so kind as to bring her here, we've delivered the package and would like to just make sure that she knows job has been completed.
All right. One moment, please. You may come in if you wish and have a seat in the waiting room.
Oh, how kind of you, sir.
Isn't it a nice day?
Much obliged.
The weather?
Yeah.
Roll a D100. I don't think I've done this game. It is. Let's see. I'd say it's cloudy, a little bit windy. Not too hot, though. Not too cold.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, you guys are feeling a bit more of the wind, especially now that you're, up at the more elevated part of town. So if you were down there,
I'm gonna sit outside. I don't even. This is Sherman's whole thing, anyways. I'm gonna sit outside. It's a nice day.
Well, I mean, she did hire all of us to. I mean, yes, it's my thing, and
Just
so
want to enjoy the weather,
certainly
man.
deserve all of the reward for it as well.
He's trying to make out with his girl or something.
And she's trying to make out with his gun, weirdly.
Nothing better than a souped-up gun.
Little green onion, some salt, some pepper.
Yeah, we won't
and
change the
God!
scene or anything.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
My camera break. It did break.
I'll sit with Harvey
it broke.
Birdman, warrior at law.
Oh yeah, so she meets you. Like you did find him. Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you, Sherman, for making sure that he was, all right. Was very
Yeah,
concerned.
Butch
That's something I
Deadlift
haven't
here
done.
was drinking the entire time he was gone. Had to sober him up before we got here. Isn't that right?
The rest of the group wanted to leave him, but I convinced him to bring him with me.
Yes, I can quite tell. Oh.
Yeah, but he is safe and sound, and well, less the worse for wear. The stench will come out with time, I do imagine, but that's what happens when you're in a bar full of Morlocks.
A bar full of Morlocks drinking beer made from mushrooms, nonetheless.
Oh, he's just drinking kombucha.
Oh, so that's what the little cartoon characters that have been following me around is about. Okay. You see, from Sherman's point of view,
Sherman's staring at a wall.
Oku has
Wait, Binky ain't real.
has entirely turned into a cartoon fox and is like walking on two legs, just being like
Who's this
full
kid,
rubber
man?
hose animation.
Who's this little guy following you called Mr. Mixspittle?
Mixieplix?
Mixieplix.
Mr. Mixie Spitlick? That's how I always pronounced it. Yeah, it's nonsense words.
There you go. Handkerchief. Anyway,
Yeah, we could take it back to the tavern. I just wanted to make sure that you knew that he was safe and didn't want you to worry.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate you taking good care of him. Was there anything else you needed? Was that all?
No. By your leave, my lady. You enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll, work our way back down to the Gauntlet and see what we can find. Oh, we may have found a lead on your sister's condition, but I wouldn't expect anything. Cousin's condition, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, on your cousin's condition, but I wouldn't expect anything anytime too soon. We do think we have a thread that we can pull on them.
I'm glad we have you on the job here. She just returned with Mr. Namiad, and she's getting some rest right now. I noticed her hand seems to have only gotten worse. That bruise seems to be getting bigger and bigger. It's very concerning.
Yes, it is concerning. I've told Namia many times that corporal punishment is not right for children of her age.
I did nothing of the sort to that child. Good sir. You and your fucking top hat can't convince anyone otherwise. Dickhead. I'm an excellent babysitter.
All it takes is a ruler and knuckles to get a child in line.
Look, works for my dad.
He's been like holding her. You guys just came from out of a bar full of Morlocks. I'm sure you smell fantastic.
Kombucha is already.
Listen, we were only in there for like maybe 20 minutes.
I think that's
long enough to put on a performance.
I mean, it's long enough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we smell a bit musty. Probably
I
not
feel
as
like
as bad as him,
mean,
who has
15
both
minutes longer, you wanna
been
spend.
in, not only just been in the bar with the Morlocks, but has been in essentially a soup can for like days now.
I want to know what
What
Morlock brew smells like on the breath.
No, you don't.
You ever smell kombucha the day after?
You ever walk into a party sober?
Gross,
Yeah.
bro.
I did that more than once when I was younger, and you always are like, you know what, I'll just play catch up, and then I'll be right where everyone else is, and then you always get sick.
Always.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Every time.
You ever been in a Turkish prison?
Yeah,
Ever seen a grown man naked?
All I'm saying is I bet Sherman smells like a party. So
well, my lady, we've
how
got
many brews did we have?
we've got plenty of
I
things
didn't
to
drink.
see to. Not the least of which is
Oh.
getting this man to a bath. So, I will take my leave, and I will say good day to you.
I can't
Yes,
hear.
good day to you. And I will so bid thee farewell, Lady Ophelia, as he approaches her. He's like, oh, yeah.
I just hold my hand out to his chest and is like, you may want to say farewell from back there, good sir.
Oh, yes, and please pardon my, the great power of my, musk. I will be sure to, be more presentable the next time we cross paths, milady.
All right, Doug Hardpack,
Good day to
let's
you.
get going. We're gonna get you to a bath.
Doug Hardpeck.
Wow.
As we're walking past this river, Justin.
Yeah.
I would like
To
to
push.
like, well, yeah, pretty much. I would like to grab Edgar's ear and be like, if I could ask a favor of you real quick, turn and face me. Does he?
Yeah, I think he would. Yes, my good man, what is it? What can I do for you?
Lumiere hooks the weight of his meteor hammer into Edgar's breastplate and shoves him in the river.
Make a roll for that.
You see this way, I have a rope to bring him back. That would be... What'd you call that? Athletics? Stealth?
I'd say that's
What are
an
you doing?
athletics thing.
You're
Athletics?
pushing him?
Pushing
Yeah,
him
I'm
forever to
just-
get some of the stink off of him.
24.
24. That would be against his Fortitude DC, I believe, right? Yeah, okay. You managed. So, let's see. What kind of? I gotta look at the action. You're trying to like move or shove, I guess.
Pretty much. I would just... He would just hook his... effectively giving him a tether so that he doesn't get drowned in the river. And then just shoulder check him in.
Okay, so for a success, you push your target back 5 feet. You can stride after it, but you must move the same distance in the same direction. Okay. All right, so I imagine you would have been like here or something, and then just
Pretty much.
just booped him in. Yeah. You actually managed to successfully do that.
And Lumiere hauls him back to the surface.
Good God, man! What in Sam's hell did you do that for?
It serves two purposes. One, it washes away some of the smell. And 2, it offers you a chance to sober up. I find the cold river often wakes most fools.
When he stands up, I get an AOP, right? No.
Not in this system, unfortunately. Wait, no. Standing is a move action.
That is a move action. You do get an AOP.
Yeah,
I'm kidding though.
he gives you a real hard time the whole way back. It's like, I could have sorted out a million better different ways than that, you damn fool. Shove me in the goddamn river. Ugh.
and yet you sobered up in this manner. See, you're all descending like your old self.
I like that. That was good.
I mean,
I'm glad that happened.
Sir Edgar, if I could just have you face me real quick.
My boots
all
the
tricky.
cat. I just
I'm
jumped
sure
off.
the rest of the community will thank you.
It's all tricky picked up from bounty hunting. You'd be surprised how many bounties get grabbed when they've been drinking.
Makes sense.
But no Officer Shack wants you to bring in a filthy, stinking bounty. Quick dip in the river off.
Or, yeah. So yeah, I think we'll probably just spend the rest of the day getting rested up and then head out.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
All right, that works for me.
Just chill at the tavern then for the rest of the evening.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can see whether or not
I want to talk to a stranger in the tavern.
You want to talk to a stranger? Sure. You did see the guy that there, and he's the one who sold you the spoons.
Oh, Spoon Guy. Hey, Spoon Guy. And what's his name and entire backstory? No, I'm kidding.
His name is Spoon Guy. And he sells spoons.
My old feather friend who bought the spoon set and the whole dining set from the Tin Shaw, is that right?
Yes, they call me Spoony Calhoun.
Spoony Calhoun.
Yes, the spoon trade is an interesting one, I'll tell you.
I've been to many places. Yes, Spoony Calhoun is one of the things I've been called. But you can call me that if you want, I guess.
Chris Cornell wrote a song about this man.
The spoon trade is more complicated than most people think. That guy over there, I'm sure he doesn't know a soup spoon from a ladle. That's just some spoon humor. Or some...
Spooner.
Listen, there's not a whole lot of levity in the spoon business, but you find it where you can.
I don't know the difference.
You just need to go where the where the demand is. People always need spoons. You wouldn't think it'd be very, very good trade, but I imagine that where you're from, it may be harder to find. I mean, don't you use sticks?
I've heard of some mad forksmith out there trying to combine a
I feel like
spoon
that's
and a
just
fork.
ignorance.
Madman, I say! It can't
Like
be
Japan
done!
doesn't know what a spoon is.
I've broken into the archaeology trade. After all, what is a shovel but a large dirt spoon?
Spoony, I think would point to Sherman's probably his gun at his hip. Like, oh, you must be from Elkinstar, is that right?
Yeah.
Only have
Been
sports
out that way, have you, sir?
For a short time, yes. They had gunpowder out there. That's what they use for those weapons and artillery, isn't that right? Explosive spoons.
Yeah, and in fact, the strangest thing that you may find interesting, some people actually treat spoons as a musical instrument out that way. I imagine it's very much Old West, so yes, some people probably do play the spoons.
Some people do slap them spoons.
I have a question.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Namiet has a question for Spoony.
Yes.
Big spoon or little spoon?
I had to physically restrain myself from asking that question, Eli, so I'm glad you did.
eating.
Big egg.
Big egg. Big egg requires big spoon.
I do have some experience with gunpowder myself. I used to, spend a lot of time, back before I was a great spoon tradesman. I spent some time in the mines down in the Five Kings Mountains. Yes, we would spend many long hours mining gunpowder. Yes.
Spend many long hours spooning.
Well, I mean, you don't mine gunpowder. You mine the things that go into gunpowder.
I got
It's a whole
Bro, that took me out.
I'm punching him in
mine
the arm.
gunpowder like there was no tomorrow.
Well, actually,
Okay. Well,
if
I'm sure you
anyone
were
would
mining
know.
something, because I do think that you've have required some kind of madness from your time in the mines. Who are you punching?
you.
Why?
Is you well
I'm
actually this guy?
Spoony Calhoun.
He knows he was
Oh,
mining the
Calhoun.
materials for gunpowder, but they were mining it for gunpowder.
God, could you?
No, we
imagine
mine
if-
gunpowder.
No, listen.
Okay,
Even
never mind,
in the
he's an
system,
idiot.
you
I
do
do
have
have
to you have to
touchback.
make gunpowder. Even in the Pathfinder system, like there's a process to it. You have to. It's an alchemy check, or yeah, something like that.
Could you imagine how terrifying it would be if gunpowder was naturally occurring? Just anytime you dig, you could explode.
inside a creeper.
Shane just channeling his inner Lebowski. Am I the only one around here who gives a fuck about the rules?
That's
Why don't
right.
we? Why do we only take the gunpowder? Why don't we eat the rest of the creeper? Seems wasteful.
Yes. Well, I suppose we could probably call it a night. Do we? Hey, actually, you know what we should do since we've got time? Like we've got time to. We could head back to the fishing house and check on our new kobold friend.
We do happen to have
There's
some
several
nice fishing
kobolds
gear
that are there
as
now.
well.
Yeah, we've got some new fishing gear for
Let's see
them.
if I have to chop them in half or not.
We got professional fishing tackle.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, they'll make good use out of that. Let's do it. Did not prepare this one here.
The legendary.
Who are
great
these
fishing
old
tackle.
tokens?
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
Look how Nami
Well,
had
there's
this
even
list.
me there. I can't
Look how
get by.
all that.
Look how everyone used to be.
Man, I was
Look at
hoping-
how much better image generators have gotten.
we've really had a glow up, haven't we?
actually, you know what? I've got something for I don't know if we have a room that Pierre can stay in.
Pierre.
Are you
But
doing
I've
this
got
on purpose, or
something
you,
in
or do you actually
my-
not know my character's name?
No,
Oh,
he does know
man.
his name.
I'm joining in on this gimmick. You have no idea.
Ah, damn it. Well,
You're in
you want
for it.
healing?
You're
Say
in.
my name.
You're in for it, Jean-Claude.
I actually have something for Lumiere if you would like it.
I've never turned any gift before.
I don't know if I can just like drag it to your token or I cannot. Would you be willing to give him my caltrop snare out of my table drawer?
Yeah.
Here you go, Dior.
Am I hallucinating, or do I remember there being a piano somewhere in this house?
You're hallucinating.
I do know how to make caltrop snares, so I don't know necessarily how that
Well,
will
you can
work.
actually set it up in like a couple of rounds where I would have to like spend time doing it.
Right. But what I'm wondering is, would I just have like a one-off caltrop snare in my snare crafter list? I don't know how that.
That way you can have
that.
5 snares prepared for the day.
Oh, I have far more than that, but that's because
Oh.
of a series of feats.
Well, yeah,
Um,
you can have a bunch of
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Much obliged.
yeah, I
Is,
figure you get some better use out of it than I would.
This is,
All right, hey,
well enough
Scaly
made.
buddies, how we doing?
Look, it is the birds.
How goes things? How you been?
They are just chilling, and they have a huge pile of fish out on the table
Goodness.
that they'd been grilled and everything, and yes, I'm sure Ollie was in there too. She would not want to miss out on that.
Well, I hope you don't mind if I dig in.
There's plenties. So,
Yeah,
yes.
I
Steven just motions with his hands. Have you guys like sit down? They're very friendly. If you guys are all very grateful that they have a place to stay that's not a haunted ass lighthouse or the woods
Or a literal hole in the ground scaring passersby.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
I know my room is the center room. Who else? Which room belongs to the other people?
This is Namied's room here, and Zogglefar was outside. He had no room.
That's right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does track.
I think Oku was chilling here. I think this is where Ollie was staying, and so they were kind of hanging out together in there. So yeah.
Hey, while we're here, do you think we should do something to like memorialize Zoggle?
I mean, we could set something on fire, but we could have done that in town.
I just realized this is the first time we've been back to the house since like he,
We burned something in his name.
Did we? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Do you believe we
pretty
did?
sure you guys did do something for him.
I think
Yeah.
Nathan brought it up.
Oh, right. I do.
When he was Skeleton Man.
Right.
Jeb.
Yes.
Withers.
Jeb. Mo Jeb.
Withers.
Yeah. How's the eggs doing?
Oh, they'll be hatching soon. Any day now.
All right. Well, just make sure that you and the rest of them know not to go in that central room there.
Understood. That will be fine. I'll do my best, but kids will be kids.
Make a perception check to see if the bed's been jumped on.
Make a perception check to see how many.
On the bed.
Make a perception check to see how many monkeys have been in the room at any given time.
Yes. Kids will be kids.
Namied marks the room as pursue a lead.
At least for as long as they stay out of that room.
There we go.
Kids will be dead if they enter that room.
Kids will be strung from the fucking ceiling.
Oh, jeez.
Kids will have caltrops.
But I see you were not joking about the whole being expert fisherman thing.
I'm quite curious. Did you how was he caught? Rod and drill? Fishing spear?
Yes, we use spear, we use net. We find some things in those shed over there. That's what we used.
Spear
Well,
net?
I mean, fishermen of your caliber should certainly have gear to match.
Much great. We have found some things that might be of use to such skilled fishermen such as yourselves. And he gives them the professional fishing tackle that was found during our latest excursion.
Zarf sees this, and his jaw kind of drops, and like tears come to his eyes as he holds this. Zarf.
Can I make a crafting check to show them how to like preserve, like maybe dry out and preserve fish?
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
A 30?
30. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I want to show them how to do that. And I was like, because I'm going to tell them like, hey, listen, I don't think that people are going to take too kindly to you coming into town. But if you want to catch and preserve these fish, the next time we come through, we can always take them into town and mayhaps we can sell some of it off. Help pay to what? Sell them to the fishery, yeah. And like maybe we can help to pay to upgrade the living space a little bit. Get rid of some of these cobwebs.
Well,
Imagine with the
those
birth of
those aren't
Kobo
actually
Ginger.
there anymore.
I know.
Yeah,
With-
that was
with
from
the-
the web lurker encounter.
Ugh, ugh.
Yeah.
I suppose with the hatching of many kobold eggs, the house might need a few additions to support new families. Would be my guess.
just
At
gonna have to
least.
find a new beach house map.
We kobolds don't need much, but we are very grateful for your gifts. Thank you.
I mean, we could throw like some. We could throw down some mattresses or some blankets in the storage room out there if we needed to.
Come now, Sherman. This is no time to be throwing down. This is a peaceful dinner.
And for hoeing down.
Can and will shoot first.
I have plenty of it.
All right, Han.
And then I forget what is actually in these buildings.
Just so many different equipment. Like there's just tools. There's a sledgehammer, some planks, some rope.
I'm going to be really
some
upset.
different boat gear, so varnish, deck brushes, fishing gear, sailcloth. And here
Okay.
you have, like shovels, hose, and
I was going to say I'm
axes,
going to be really upset if there is a what do you call it? A
Go in this room.
crowbar. That God Christ. If there was a crowbar
No.
in one of these. Yeah, we
crowbar.
can't go in this room for whatever reason. Oh, there we
I
go.
wanna be your.
This one was what you
Sledgehammer.
burned down.
Oh.
Listen, Zogglefart burned that one down.
Good for him.
Zoglefart's gonna do what a Zoglefart's gonna do.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, not anymore.
Well, yeah, now.
Oh,
Zoglefart's
very much less
gonna
capable of
did
doing
what a
it.
Zoglefart's gonna did.
That's also true.
So
That's
now,
also
are we
true.
in the fishing trade?
You
Kobolds are.
got some people who are, yeah.
We seem to
you
have
own a
hired some
fishing camp.
employees.
Yeah.
And now
so
you have people who actually can fish.
Do I get paid every 2 weeks?
We'll see when we come back here. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it direct deposit?
I mean, if you guys wanted to negotiate something, you totally could. Like, set up some type of business plan here. You won't be getting a lot. I mean, you're used to adventurer's salary. It's going to be quite
A
menial
lot
compared
less
to that,
than,
but yeah. And there's only 4 kobolds here, and one's tending eggs pretty much all the time. So.
What level are these kobolds? Are they level 1?
Oh, let's say this: -1.
Minus 1.
Are any of these kobolds standing next to a wall?
Let's see. Oh, that sends a 1, and then we got a -1, and a 1,
Okay, this is just hypothetical.
and a -1. So it's 0.
This is
They're
just
level 0.
hypothetical.
Wow.
Christ.
This is just hypothetical. This is
Who
hypothetical.
wanted to kill these things?
Yeah, that would be.
With that,
I'm sure
that
that would be an
instant
immediate
death.
kill.
okay, I'm just curious.
You need a 32
Now,
damaged.
how many
44
pieces would you say the
You
kobolds
killed
would
all
be in
these. You
afterwards?
killed all these poor kobolds. Mother.
And the women and the children too.
Would it be
That was the woman.
mathematically possible to count the pieces?
The one
all I
woman
know.
left. That was the
Oh,
end
it never
of the
happened.
stone
It
scale
never
tribe.
happened.
Is that crafting check to put back together the kobolds?
I quick
murdered by
saved.
sword?
Yeah, like that
Okay.
Asian method where they put it back together using gold.
Can Tom? No.
And what does Lumiere think of this whole thing? I think this whole business. I think this is probably. Is this the first time you've been to this camp before?
I
No,
believe it
if
is.
you did come here
No.
once before.
No, I didn't. I was busy walking the brownie
yeah.
out to the forest.
That's right. Yeah, you were a little otherwise occupied there.
All right. Well,
This is very relaxing.
I
yeah.
mean, if they can just trade the fish themselves, they can then just survive.
Well,
with that
that's the
money.
thing is that they'd have to go into town, and I don't know how much the townsfolk would be.
That's
Well,
fair.
I mean,
into
in and
that.
out, you know, it's be a way for them to kind of build some trust with the townspeople, you know, doing
That's
business.
what I was
and-
thinking.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
we could have them try and go into town, and
maybe we
the,
could
the
talk.
best behaved ones. Probably not
We-
Pib. I think Pib is the one who's insane, right? Or no, that's Zarf.
Zarf.
Yeah,
Right,
Zarf
the name
gets
there.
to stay home.
Zarf could just fish.
Yeah, Zarf, you just fish. That's what's right for you, my guy.
Should I just delete the fishing
Fish.
tackle out of my
Zarf.
inventory, Justin?
Oh, he knows other words.
And say it was
We got a
given.
noun.
Yeah, he can now say fish.
He
All
knows
right,
Zarf and fish.
you wanted something out of your inventory?
I'm
You
just
wanna
saying,
put it
should I
back?
just delete the fishing tackle out of my inventory because it's been given to the deer
Oh, yeah.
kobolds?
Oh yeah.
The fish gang.
Yes.
We need
The
to
fish
think
lake
of a name for
friends.
We need the fish lake friends. This is
Yeah, we're the Gauntlet Gang. They're the Fish Late friends.
I cannot say I dislike this this name. What do the kobolds think of the title of your?
We should probably tell
merry
somebody
band?
our plan on the way through town, and then. Yeah, it's dark.
It would appear it has become nighttime.
Then all
Night
of a
is
sudden,
fallen.
Night is fallen. Somebody help it up.
It is dawn of the next day. Desnus the 27th.
Desmond
All
must
right,
be-
well, let's say we head back. Oh, wait, I gotta hit the rest button.
we should do that too. Get my spells back.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, we can well pierce it. And I suppose I might as well get my spells back as well.
You have spells that come back with long rest.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Well, I know that you have the electric arc one.
I have. I should say I have
How was
one
the
a day abilities.
how was the? Actually, I guess I would have just made up a pallet in the kitchen because it was nice and warm.
I have
I can
items
place the
that
rest
do
for the
magic
evening.
for me.
There's couches you could always just sleep on too.
Yeah, just crash somewhere nice and warm.
All right.
Figure out where I spent the eve.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Who
so you guys
sleeps
heading back
here?
into town the next day.
Yep.
Are we heading into town or just straight to the?
Or
I mean, we
straight to
might
the-
as well just head straight to the Gauntlet Keep.
All right, that is where you'll
Here we
go.
go.
Loading F labs. Oh no, we're going to the fuck labs.
All right,
Doop,
yeah.
doop.
And of
Oop.
course, going to cast light.
What does this say?
Oh,
My eyes.
my dark
Yeah.
vision eyes.
I can see in the dark, but
It's like a flashbang went off.
Well, there you go.
yes.
Is that better?
Well, I can see perfectly fine, but I get the feeling that no one else can.
Can you not see, Sherman?
Sherman is completely blind in the dark.
Oh, humans.
I am
I
a
think
human.
you're the only one that does not have
Dark vision, yes.
dark vision. Yeah. Well, no, Oku does too.
I
Okay,
will
does not
waste
as
a
well.
feed on it because
I am-
I don't even want to think about it.
I'm a human, but there are reasons why I have dark vision, and
Mhm.
Lumiere is not especially fond of them.
Sucks I can't do that build. I need dark vision.
All right, so you guys heading back to the tavern, explore those doors in there, or are you guys gonna go over to the south instead?
Um,
Part of me wants to stay away from the tavern just because I don't.
there's
feel
a
like
there's
fighting
a door to the
dragon.
south in the tavern.
There's
You
a
got a door
door
to the
over
south
here.
and a door to the
And it
north,
goes
and a door
downstairs.
over here.
Yeah, do you want to
You just
explore
wanna
the tavern?
Gamble. Gamble wants to gamble.
Why not?
Explore the tavern.
Do you want to go to the
Um,
door on the stage here? Kind of want to go see if those guys are in there.
You want to go into the green room and go, hey, remember
All
when
right.
I beat your guys'
Brute
ass?
All right, yeah, you guys come on in, and then the Morlocks see you, they get excited again, like, yeah, I got like it! Yeah, I got like it! Yeah!
No repeat performance today, gentlemen.
Ah! So they kind of jabber at you like to come over and sit at their table. Like they're chucking dice and playing cards, that kind of thing.
Which door do we got 5 different doors to choose from? Which one do we want to go through here?
And I don't think Sherman understands a word of what they're saying either. That's the funny thing.
Of course he doesn't.
Because they all speak sackfroth down here.
I think Nami would speak it. Oh, I don't.
What's
did I
up?
put Nami's token in there? Oh, there you are. You're still back over there.
Yeah,
Are you able to get into the game?
I can't get Foundry to load in a timely manner at all. And it keeps like resetting and then like doing weird shit. I don't know.
Oh, okay. You were
Keeps
able
like
to,
logging me
get...
out and stuff, and it takes like 50 minutes for me to get back in.
Oh, that's dumb. Okay.
I swear, your character looks like if Hellboy and John Constantine had an elf child.
Yeah, it's kind of the.
It's a pretty good description, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Speaking of Constantine 2.
Oh,
I know. I can't believe
that
they're
happening?
finally coming out with that.
So fucking excited.
I can't believe. I can't believe who's voicing Shadow in the new Sonic movie.
Who?
Keanu Reeves,
It's Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
Right?
Rihanna Keeves.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's total
People have
fan.
been drawing Shadow
Or what's his
in
name?
iconic Keanu
Isn't that
Reeves
Total
poses.
Biscuit?
No,
Right.
there's another one I'm thinking of. The Brit dude.
Oh, Spiffing Brit. That's right.
I think
That's who
Brit.
it is.
Thank you. Total Biscuit died, unfortunately.
Rihanna Keeves.
Sadness.
I do love Spiffing Brit. He's a good guy.
Spiffing Brit, dope.
All right, so which door are we kicking in?
I was just asking you guys that. We've got
Lumiere
5
just-
different doors to choose from. Everybody stand next to your favorite door.
Lumiere's just gonna take Namiad's place with his hood up. Haha, dude, he's my tomb.
I want to go backstage.
What happened?
Picking my favorite
Anybody
door.
else have any ideas on where to go?
This is my door pick.
I mean, this door goes nowhere. It's all rubble.
Is it? Oh yeah. You already
Yeah.
checked back there, didn't you?
Yeah. Did a bit of a sneaky peeking.
Everyone roll me perception check.
Well, that was
We're all fucked.
Perception.
Nice. We're starting off
So
strong.
Sherman, as soon as you got on stage, like some of the Morlocks, were getting excited again. I was like thinking you were gonna do something,
kinda wanna
something cool. Maybe you're showboating a bit, or a little
I think
distracted
I'm gonna use
by
my
all the
hero
attention.
point on that one.
Where is trying to find
20,
perception?
I guess.
Is it attributes?
Better than a 1.
right?
Yeah, attributes.
Just make
don't
sure I'm not
roll
rolling
initiatives
initiative
here. Yeah.
26.
28.
I thought of something funnier than 25.
A big floppy dick.
You find that funny?
It can be.
I suppose so. If you're a degenerate,
All right, so here's what you guys hear. I'd say Sherman, you probably hear a couple voices on the other side. Maybe a little doodling. Lumiere is completely silent. You don't hear anything at all on the other side of that door. You can hear quite well. It's just it just sounds like an empty room.
there's nothing to hear. There's nothing to hear.
Yep. Same thing with you, Soul. You don't really notice anything on the other side of that door at all. Seems very quiet. Namiad, you do hear some moving around and some... Oh, you did roll your perception check. Okay, perfect. I'm glad it worked. All right. You did recently just see a Morlock go in the back. And eventually you do see Morlock come back out, and he goes out there and sees you, kind of side eyes you. You know, not quite familiar with who you are, so he just kind of glares at you. He just kind of says, "Move." I think you understand Sackfroth, I believe. Yeah, you do know that language, so he's like, out of my way.
Unallocated language as well.
I think.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's from.
I think as he's saying "out of my way," I think I would just kind of be like some like small comment like manners in their language.
You think Murloc's got manners?
Schmanners.
Not really. But
Probably
as the
not,
door was opened, you were able to kind of see a little bit inside. And just around the corner, you did see what looked like someone was like chained up in the back. Let me see if I could. Someone who wearing very tattered clothes, no hair, gray skin. It's kind of hanging there. It was just for a brief. You didn't get a good look. It's just very brief glance.
That's Sir Edgar.
And then the door was closed.
But who did we leave at the end?
Carpenter.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check to try to get through this door without like being really obvious about it.
Is this actually a... there's a door here, right? It's not like a curtain? Like a stage curtain or anything?
It's a door.
It is a door. Okay.
Stealth. Let's see what everyone's perception DCs are.
I bet it's up on
Okay.
the stairs.
It's not like you looked already or anything.
I will...
I've got my hood up, so I just look like a background character.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you doesn't seem like anyone noticed you. It is in fact
also roll
some
stealth
stairs leading
to poke
down.
my head into... Ooh!
Oh, you're opening that door?
Yeah.
All
just
right,
gonna
you
open
pop
my
that
door.
door open.
Just poking my head in there. Oh.
All right, do you
Hey,
say
what's up,
anything to
guys?
these guys?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna be like, hey, listen, I came back for the next show. You guys did such a good job last time, but was just checking to see when you guys were starting. Wanted to say break a leg and all that.
Break your legs. Cause not shine that damn light in here. Oh, turn that
Yeah.
fucking thing off.
Turn that light off.
Ah, thank you. Oh, that's better. Yes, it's still early.
I mean, I'm sure for you rock stars it is, yes. But, yeah, just, wanted to see. I don't suppose you'd take me through the green room and all that. I've never been backstage before, but, love to, poke around if I could.
I think Rita the rat just kind of goes like this, and then, but I think, Gulzash, the, whatever you call them now. That's Gulzash, the, Zulga. Gulzash, the Zulgoth.
The stinky lizard.
He actually speaks common, even. So, does Rita speak common? Oh, yeah, she does. Okay, good. I did play that right. All right, come on, follow me. I'll show you around.
Okay, I do have to put the light back on, but can I can I adjust the light so it's like dim or like red light, so that it's not super bright?
You wanna make a
yeah,
stage light?
even with that, Rita just grabs the the turban off of Nox and just puts it on her own face and then just settles in.
Wait, what the? Is this a hookah? Do they have a giant hookah back here?
That is a hookah. Yes.
Kinda
So
dope,
yeah,
actually.
you go into the dressing area. You see like oversized furniture. It's really intended for rooms that are much larger than that this one is, and they just jammed into this tiny room. And you smell a very acrid smell, like burning paint, just kind of filling the air. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of look around. I guess I'll do the thing where I kind of like half poke my head in, and I kind of want to do a perception check for both of these rooms. See if there's anything worth seeing, I guess.
Okay.
You see a giant damn ass hookah.
19.
Well, I guess there is a curtain. There is indeed a curtain. It's a folded velvet curtain and wooden cutout of a tree in this room. There's some props and stuff lying around.
I
just
guess
for
I
storage.
look behind like the wooden cutout of the trees. They're like a what do you call it? Like a secret door back there or something?
Secret tunnel.
You find a cloak.
I find a cloak.
Yeah. Roll me a Arcana check.
Oh,
I wanted to be a 20 so hard.
It is a clandestine cloak. This
Hey, I'm wearing one
is-
of those.
Yeah, when you pull up the hood of this gray cloak, you became drab and uninteresting, gaining a +1 item bonus to stealth checks and to deception checks to impersonate a forgettable background character. So yeah, you guys are pretty familiar with all that. Works, but yeah.
Oh.
It seems to be like amongst the props.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna roll a
Is that what the
check
techs
to-
wear when they have to run up and change
to
something
just kind of
mid-show?
like be like, oh, yes, very cool, very nice. Listen, gentlemen, I'm really excited for your show, so I'm gonna go take my seat real quick. It was very nice for you to let me in. Thank you, again, Mr. Gulzash, I believe it was. Yes.
Yep, no problem.
And I just head out with it, and I'm like, well, I like the stealth thing, but being a background character, ugh. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody. I think someone else was checking out their door. If you guys want to do one of yours real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, by the way, Sherman, I don't know if you noticed, but there was also another door in that hookah room.
Yeah,
too.
I didn't want to push
But-
my luck. Was the big thing.
Yep, that was a good call.
Yeah.
All right. Who are we gonna go to
And
next
I'm
here?
kind of guessing that the door there leads to whatever room that Soul is going into.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll do Soul next.
yeah. I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay.
No stealth. I'm just gonna walk in.
All right.
The doors.
see
they're
two doors.
multiplying.
You do see a door to the north and a door to the south.
I got doors. They're
You see
multiplying.
hallway.
Fuck that band. The doors.
It's not a song by them.
I didn't. say it was. Just that I
Upon
like
the
that band.
door, you do see some writing in Undercommon. You're not sure as to what it says. But yeah, there is a sign on it. This
Well-
door here.
I rolled the dice, and it's tails, so I'll go south.
All right.
I'm gonna open this door.
So placed against the east wall, you find a disgusting-looking buffet table. It holds a buffet of smelly fried morsels, gloppy dipping sauce, and spiny mushrooms.
Oh,
My
gloppy dipping
favorite-
sauce. My
I was
favorite
about to say,
kind.
That's my favorite adjective for food. Gloppy.
Not the typical food you would usually eat. So yeah, it doesn't look very appetizing to you, but
Is there? I'm
those
just
who
gonna
live
look-
underground would typically love this kind of stuff.
I'm just kind of looking around the room.
Not the
I don't
kind
see
of
anything.
food you would eat, but definitely the kind of food you would find at most craft service tables.
This cheese has been sweating for far too long.
Oh God, I hate
Do I
it.
see anything of interest in the room?
Nothing of interest, really. It's really just a
Okay.
table with the food on it. So, yep.
Oh, hey.
He opens the door and there's Gulzak. Just puffing on a
Gulzash,
hookah.
yeah.
Gulzash.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He was here.
Head
He's like,
fully in the cheese fountain.
you can smell him as soon as you open the door. I was like,
It's just
"Whoa,
like, please
okay,
don't tell
yeah,
anyone I did this.
I know who's in there.
Please don't tell anyone I look
Yeah.
like this.
He's just sitting there chilling. It's like, oh, and it kind of motions you to sit down.
Man,
And
Gulzash is
Great.
like the
Got a
most
cop.
chill lizard we've run into.
Hey, man. I
Do
was
you
just
still
kind of
need to make
wandering
a
around.
fortitude save to not pass out from his smell?
you're just waiting for the show. That won't be till like later, man.
He's the stoner bassist.
What are you doing?
I was just kind of looking around. I like to, know my surroundings and everything. So,
It's like, dude, can we ever
that's
really know our surroundings?
I was just getting some breakfast here.
Breathable
I see that. Do I see anything in this room? I only rolled a 19 for this room. Roll a 30 for the buffet.
Yeah, nothing really interesting here. There's like a couple instruments lying around here. It stinks. That's kind of the biggest thing.
It does stink. I can smell it through
gross.
my monitor. It's kind of crazy.
You notice this hookah is just kind of barely functioning.
Yeah,
it just
it's
looks like I
mushroom
kind of
flavored
put
hookah
whatever
mixed
they
with,
find in there and
mixed with lizard stink.
Anything that will
Yep.
ignite. I'm not
Well,
gonna
I
lie, I
think-
could go for some floppy dip.
I think I'll bow to him and I'll tell him, well, I hope you enjoy your breakfast. And then I'm going to leave the way I came in. And we'll go look at the other
Okay.
door.
all right. Yeah, so you open the door. I'm gonna change my clock just so we can my camera so we can zoom in a bit more. There we go. We can kind of better see what's going on. So yeah, as you go in there, you do see a creature that looks very buff, very blue,
It's a Fallout.
and working at a desk.
Fuck.
Let's see here.
It's not covered in
I can
chains,
find
is
a-
it?
No, no.
Okay.
Can we see the menu, please? And
It's
it
like
says
I'm
a-
gonna show you a picture.
and it says the menu. Please, none of your
Red
business.
eyes, long tongue, wearing like a red crop top and some red tight pants. Looks kind of like this.
Oh, I
Oh,
can see her intestines. Wild.
she's in Mortal Kombat.
I'm digging those boots though. I need to
And
get
it's just
started
I was
with
gonna
that.
say, like, weird creatures kind of got a fit going on.
I mean, yeah, homie styled.
Oh, they've got translucent skin. How funky. I dig it. I suppose when you live underground, you don't need to worry about the sun.
As soon as she sees you, she looks up and just glares at you like with those very intense red eyes and said, "Don't bother me!" Oh, the feathered one. You must be part of the Godlight gang. Heard you had a good performance the other night.
I suppose we did.
How'd you like to sign a contract? Oh, we can make you a star.
I'm glad that you were able to provide a good performance here. But I'm busy at work here, so
How do you feel about doing an encore?
best fuck off before I gut you and serve you in a stew.
All right. Sorry about that.
What that bird tongue do?
I was gonna say, you don't want to do like a perception check.
Oh, yeah. I'd
while
probably
you're in
look
there?
around while she's talking to me. Like,
Okay. Yeah, you just see desk and lots of like ink stains all over it and some papers and such. Anything we could see your roll? Oh yeah, that's
32.
pretty good. Yeah, that'll do it. You also notice just out of the corner of your eye, you could see a battered-looking safe underneath the desk.
Are we gonna have to heist?
Do we really want to heist a dive bar?
Are we
In the
heisting,
middle
boys?
of an abomination vault. All right. Well, I would have left.
I wonder how trapped a safe would be to make it unsafe.
What? So, that's actually a really good philosophical question. If you trap a safe, does it make it unsafe or does it make it more safe?
I suppose that depends on who's accessing the material and their knowledge of the trap. At any rate,
Unsafe
are we doing?
to make a safe.
All right.
Two
We'll just go
negatives
around
don't make a positive.
counterclockwise here. I'm gonna go over to Namiad next. Namiad, are you going to enter your room?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
sure.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check so you can do so unnoticed. You kind of were noticed right now, but you know.
They probably were looking at what I was doing because I didn't do it unnoticed, or I probably would have done it completely noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you come out of the door, there's a Marlock coming up.
That's supposed to be back there.
My stealth is a +1.
Damn, that wanted to be 20 so hard.
Yeah, I
It
really
did.
wanted to be.
All right. Will you pop open the door? And in this room, you
This
see
locker.
looks to be a
Adorable.
very dirty kitchen. Lit stove that was replete with oil stains, gristle, and a strong aroma of smoke. But there are some alcoves to the north that contain meat hooks and overflowing baskets of fungus.
Interesting.
You also see
With a good fried
a
mushroom.
number of creatures also in those alcoves. 1,
Interesting.
2, 3 of them.
Okay.
Bring on
Sorry, I've got. Pop this out because I cannot see what's happening. There we go. Oh, that's good. There we go.
I mean, I would just kind of alert the rest of the party to the situation and be like, "Hey,
Is that?
what's up?"
I was gonna ask. Is that an elf?
You do see, yeah. Again, you see that one that from left to right. You see one that is like brown, very tattered-looking clothes on, and then in the middle you see a creature that looks like this.
Why,
what was the name?
old man?
It looks very dwarf-like.
I'm digging his eyebrows.
He's definitely got eyebrows for days.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, not dwarf-like, gnome-like. Not nearly stocky enough to be
You,
Is it a
a
deep
dwarf.
gnome?
Or yeah. Actually, how about you? Have you roll a lore check for these guys? You're to identify who they are, like what type of creatures they are.
Hey, There we go.
Did
That's a
you-
good idea.
do you go shopping for your facial hair? Eyebrows.
What kind of lore we got here for these guys here? You got
I
underworld lore. That
swear to God.
there's that crime related more.
Underworld is more
crime.
crime. But investigators can roll like just.
You can do a society check. Roll me society.
We live in a society.
All right.
As we live.
In society.
Society.
Oh, he said it.
He said the thing.
Come on.
Man.
Nice rock.
You are able to identify. So this is a deep gnome warrior of some kind. It looks like. Let's just say deep gnome. I was just reading straight from the paragraph here. And let's see here. To identify this one, it was
I'm 14 and this is
15.
deep gnome.
so this one is what's called a skulk. on the far left.
I've seen those in Minecraft.
This is why Damian's nice, because we just know what
They're often known
everything
as cowardly, lazy, and as thieves. Typically not known for being very, up to anything good. They also have a very chameleon-like ability.
Not upstanding
Hence the name
civilians.
Skulk. They can blend into their surroundings. So 6 feet tall, very gangly looking.
I was thinking maybe that was the drow that he was looking for. Because you said you were looking for a drow, right?
He was just making up a story. I just made that up.
Okay.
Yeah. He had no idea who this guy with a weird accent was coming to talk to him, and he's undercover, so he just made it up. So that's why he said drow.
Gotcha.
But there is, in fact, a drow guy. Looks like to really have the shit kicked out of him. Yeah, we'll just zoom in on his token, and I'll move him more to the light so you can see the colors and whatnot.
Yeah, he looks like he got some big old ouchies.
Big ouches indeed.
I've seen less. I've had less. I've done less.
Well, should we...
And he speaks to you immediately when he sees you. Probably an undercommon, I would imagine, since it's, what they usually speak.
Gotta get me out of here. There's too many ouchies, man.
Hey.
Too many ouchies.
Please get me out of this place.
He says they're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god.
Do you know how to fish?
Working on an empire.
This is less. This is like this is no longer the Gauntlet Keep. This is us starting our fishing empire.
Didn't know much about fish, but he does know ducks. We can start a duck dynasty.
Are they just pre-human centipede? Is that what's going on?
Gross. Where does the gnome go in this human centipede? Because each answer is bad.
Is it the
I
gnome?
kind of like the gnome dangling in the middle.
No.
Oh god.
Like his arms and legs aren't even touching the ground. He's just suspended by mouth and anus. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, the skulk, you notice, is missing a right hand. He's just sitting there kind of mumbling.
Jibba jabba. Jibba jabba.
Man, colored rags. Man in colored rags. He takes the hands. He always takes the hands. Man in colored rags. Yeah, it's just kind of nonsensically.
Well, you're the only one standing at the door there. You gonna let us know what you see?
Murmuring about the man in colored rags. And as soon as you hear that, roll me an occultism check.
That sounds like a voodoo Loa, the man in colored rags.
Alright. I'll be right back if you'll just give me
It's under skills, Eli.
Oh, sorry. What am I doing?
Rolling an occultism check.
Oh, sorry.
To recognize what this guy's mumbling about.
Recognize cult.
27.
Recognize colored rags.
So, this isn't the first time you've seen this.
Man in colored rags, young hands.
Interesting.
You were just spending a great deal of time with someone
Oh.
who has a bruised hand. It is, getting worse and worse. One who has been having this ruby appearing amongst her belongings. And who has been having what she refers to as a motley man appearing in her dreams to save her from the horrible things that come after her.
In
I suppose that's better than a motley crew.
Famous words of Namiad. Interesting. All right.
Shane, I'll say that one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, that was some pretty crucial information there. So, so he rolled really well on his occultism check. So he's making connections in his brain. So this drow here is like asking for help, and in just a very raspy voice. Whereas the skulk was sitting there just, well, the right hand is gone. But he's just sitting there mumbling, the man in rags, the man in rags. The man in rags who takes people's hands. He's coming for you. And Namiad was making connections in his mind. Like, wait a second.
Namiad's mind palace.
He's building connections. Doriana. Her hand.
Robert Downey Jr.
Her hand has like a worsening condition right now. He's mumbling about hands and a man in rags. And she would be talking about what she refers to as the motley man who comes and rescues her from all the bad things that terrorize her in her dreams. The one who saves her, the one who protects her, who keeps her safe.
That man's got to get a crew.
Well, okay. I think we do actually have to rescue the people in that room now. Fuck.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that.
All right. Well, are you
right?
gonna just like come by and let us know about this? Sort of.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll backtrack and just be like, hey, we should, regroup. And on the way by this guy, I'll be like, hey, move, dickhead, in his language. Because, he's rude as fuck. We'll kick him in the shin, too, on the way by. Fuck him.
Jeez.
And I'll be like,
oh,
hey, listen, after I'm done beating the shit out of this fuck, there's a group of people in the next room that look like they may be in some dire need of help, and also they have this going on. So, like, we should probably look into it.
All I found was a valuable briefcase.
Cool. You should grab that and then meet me over there.
what'd you find there, Soul? Anything interesting?
Yeah, it's just like a briefcase.
Briefcase?
I suppose it's better than a long case.
It was a safe, yeah.
Safe. Safe.
Oh,
Safe.
yeah.
Battered
Oh,
looking safe.
safe.
For some reason, my brain thought, oh yeah, it's just a safe.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
But we don't know the codes, and
If only there was someone with thieves' tools who didn't break them at every opportunity.
Listen, they're fixed. I fixed them last time. And the only reason I had to fix them last time is because I used them like I think I made like 15 checks or something. It was
they earn their
staggering
money,
amount.
so I don't think we should be taking it. I shouldn't even told you.
I
What?
guess. Sorry.
I mean, these people are nice. I don't know why we'd have to steal from them.
Listen, plenty of people are nice. Also, I'm pretty sure they were going to eat fucking punch rock groin. But,
Maybe.
Punch rot groin?
yes.
For Edgar.
Oh.
Yeah, you know him. Splint chest hair.
Oh man,
Sir Edgar Rockefeller
every
the
time
Third
you
or something.
Puccellini the Third.
All right. While you're communing with the rest of them, the party, getting them up to speed with what you saw. You saw 3 people there. One mentioning some very important information.
I think we're missing a party member.
Yeah, Lumiere's sneaking down some stairs.
Yes.
Should we let him know that we're like trying to do a thing, or
Just
are we
like
going to
the
let him
French.
just sneak down the stairs?
Nowhere to be found.
I mean, I slipped through that door and like shut it behind me, so I don't even.
Oh yeah, we would have no idea where you are.
Roll a perception check for your second door.
Oh yeah. Oh.
16.
That's a nice day, though.
You got a hero point if you want to use it.
I do have 2 of those things. I might as well.
It will
Oh,
expire
yeah.
at the end of the
Well,
session.
yeah, you can't take them with you.
I guess I'll just roll it again. I don't know how to hero point that.
So
You
it's
just
like a
right-click it.
true hero point
Go
million.
right click.
And then
click
reroll
that.
using a hero point.
Oh yeah.
That's better.
That's
So it is.
cheddar.
That's rocks.
It is objectively better.
So you hear kind of like scuttling around in the other room. Yeah, like many feet moving about. and then also the language that you do happen to understand.
Aha!
You don't hear this with your ears, however. You kind of, it's more so with your mind.
Oh, it's another one of those worm things.
I hear with my brain ears.
Is it another one of those worm
Yes.
things?
What do I hear with my brain ears?
You just gotta hear him talking, like
Catch a show yesterday.
Time to bring in yet another one here. What should we make him into this time? Let's add tentacles again. No. God damn, you always want to add tentacles. Why is it always tentacles?
Listen, I love the classics. Like, are you gonna sit there and tell me that you don't like tentacles? Yeah, but like I like. Change it up, man. You're getting predictable.
If we get it wrong, if something goes wrong, we can always just dissect them and give them to Jafaki. It's fine.
What's his name?
What? What's with the
Jafaki.
sigh?
Ah.
Nothing. It's just I feel like we've been in a rut for some time. It's like we never do anything exciting anymore, you know?
What are we doing this for a little while?
Really?
I miss the Spiderling days.
Just once, I want to do robot things.
I kind of like where this is going.
Why can't we do clockwork machinations for once?
You just want to do a clockwork orange. What's
It's efficient to do sunglasses.
Wrong with
Only
a
one
clockwork
eye.
orange? It's a Stanley Kubrick masterpiece. The part where his eyes get held open? Brilliant. Do you like having dry eyes? Me neither.
I don't think we have eyes.
That was fun.
So, do you think you're going to jump in?
Lumiere, in a brilliant realization of these people are no good, is going to leave behind a spike trap on the stairs and go back up.
I love it. Oh, that's great.
Hey, pardon. I think I see my friends over behind the bar. Why are you all back here?
We're employed. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I guess Lumiere, pardon, as he like slips past the Murloc. How many shin kicks has this Murloc gotten?
Like I don't know, 3.
We always say behind chef.
Behind you.
Hot behind?
Yeah,
I think Sherman would get Lumiere up to speed, and you'd be like, listen,
Okay.
we're going to sneak in there. Apparently there's some people that might have some idea about what's going on with... let me check a thing here. With Ophelia's little cousin, whose name I can't remember.
Doriana.
Doriana. I will add that one to the journal as well.
That is not a name I know, but I am always willing to help people. Just to let you guys know, we are on a bit of a timeout. There were some unsavory types that I left a little surprise for, but we will know when they find the surprise, likely by the screaming.
This Morlock comes back behind you and is like tapping you on the shoulder.
Yes,
You sing song.
sing song. Oh
Yes.
goodness, I could not possibly without a drink in my hand.
He gives you a drink.
Oh, perfect. He whispers to Sol, I will provide the suction, I suppose. It's my time to shine, beautiful.
I'm like, no, listen, oh, god damn it. Well, should we just sneak in there without him or what?
That goddamn French guy.
French.
Sneaky French bastard.
Hey, you know what's a spectacular way to keep an entire room paying attention in the opposite direction when they ask you to do it. I guess I'll roll.
That is rather
All right,
convenient.
yeah, I guess we'll just wait.
Unfortunately, my performance is a +0, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this one
This would be
again.
funny.
Because it was a nat 20 last time.
Roll another nat 20.
Yeah,
Or if you want to do another performance, I think it's totally up to you. This is your show here.
Ugh. Well, they wanted me to sing.
Oh!
That was Sherman's.
Oh, okay.
What is he
No,
striking?
that was a thing that I clicked on that I didn't mean to.
Oh, you got a +29.
Yeah, apparently there's an NPC roller on here that you can just roll on a. It's got like a grid.
I have no idea what you're talking about. That sounds interesting, though.
All right, let's see how well Lumiere sings. It's not his best work, and lightning can't strike twice, you know.
Yeah.
While he's not singing very well, just so that we can get the attention off of us, I'm gonna be like, "Boo this man! Boo!" And I'm gonna throw something at him on stage, and I'm gonna roll a deception to try and turn everyone.
Who's that? I'll kill you.
And as soon as I do that, I'm like, "Come on, go, 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 go!"
Yeah, they're all yelling, and it's such.
Yeah, I take the
Lumiere's
opportunity
ranting
to
and
sneak
railing.
in.
Yeah.
I got you. Makes a mental note. Whack Sherman later.
Check around.
Yeah, so you come in, you see the three guys there. You see, yeah, a bunch of different. Looks like a lot of mushrooms here, and you know, on these hooks here and whatnot. You got the stove over here, and then you have three different individuals here. It looks to be some sort of cauldron there as well. You have a door off to your right and a door off to your left.
Speaks Undercommon.
Get in here with your Sakharov knowing brain. You're beautiful, sexy brain.
Howdy, gentlemen. You seem to be having a bit of a rough time, a rough go of it, if I do say so myself. So,
Let's see, what does this guy speak? I'm checking all their languages here. This one is speaking common when he's just muttering about someone in rags.
this one, weirdly enough, Portuguese.
Yeah.
Putting
Yeah.
E's on the end of everything. Weird.
Huh. Portuguese.
And you thought it was dead. This guy speaks Latin.
Crazy.
Apparently people in Portugal like just put the E sound to like just foreign words that they hear. My grandmother saying she visited Portugal at one point and they were asking her if she knew Bradji Peachy. They were asking if she knew Brad Pitt.
Brad,
That's such a.
Oh, that's funny.
I guess that's the same thing that a lot of people in America do, where they pretend to speak Spanish and they're just like, yes, el,
Baño.
yeah, they just put O on the end. They're like, yes,
No.
el headphono.
El Spico. Yeah, so this one's muttering. This one's asking for your help, and I say this one is muttering. This one is just kind of slumped there, eyes closed, still
One went
breathing.
wee all the way home.
And he is, yeah. When actually, Speedy Guy's in Undercommon.
Undercommon.
Yeah, we need Namia to translate for us.
Yeah.
What does the middle guy speak?
Roth.
He's
not saying anything.
You don't know. He's not
He's
speaking
saying
anything. He's got his head down and his eyes are closed.
Yes.
We have
Seems to be in a pretty deep sleep.
like we
Short
can
king
smell
right here.
insults.
I guess I'll go to the one speaking common and being like, so, man in rags, huh? Heard you talking about
There's
that.
the man in rags. The man in rags. He appears in the dreams, and then he'll take it. He'll take your hand away, and then he'll take it all. He'll take it all. Yeah.
Huh, interesting. Well, you seem just shy of crazy.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you'd like to come with us, would you?
It stops muttering for a moment, and then looks up at you.
The man in rags.
And then grabs you, like your shirt.
Yeah.
And pulls you in close. You wear man in rags.
Just kind of look down and be like,
Man in rags, run.
well, I personally haven't, but I do believe we know somebody who has, and I would like to get your help in helping them. Would you be willing to assist us in doing so?
I think you just need to return the slab.
It's not
Man
King
in rags.
Ramses.
The man in rags.
It's the man in gauze.
I know. I'm adapting to
King
the situation.
Ramses.
The man in gauze. The man in gauze.
Give me your hand.
Anyway.
Did this
Yeah.
person tell us whether or not they would be willing to come with us?
It's just kind of staring at you like this.
I'm like, listen, you can come with us, but this is not good. Like, this is not going to be a way that we can work that out. You can follow behind us, though.
You're so unfazed by things.
They just latched onto the front of your coat. Carry me.
I'm gonna pull them off my coat.
Only got one hand.
Straighten out. Yep.
We're trying to reach it with his stump.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Soul walks up to me, and I think I'm just like, this one may be easier to bring with us if I'm not sure. If they are unconscious.
Mildly lacking in the consciousness department.
It's a her. It's a she.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
but
may
we
be
don't have
much
to
more.
carry someone if we can just walk them somewhere.
I mean, how easy do you think it's going to be getting Mutters McGee out through a crowded bar without anybody paying attention?
I say we just take it head on. We tell them we're going to take these people, and if they want to fight, we'll fight.
I mean, it is an option for sure.
That'd be Soul's option.
There's your Bushido right there. Fight all enemies head on. Declare challenge.
Namiad, what's the elf over there saying?
What is the elf over there saying?
Justin, what is the elf over there saying?
They're gonna take me. They're gonna take me next. I know they are. You gotta get me out of here.
Namiad goes
gonna-
back to
Please.
sorry, what's her name again? I can't remember. Sherman. Namiad
Yes.
goes back to Sherman and says nothing fucking good. And then leaves
I'm
her.
looking for a back way out.
I think
I'm
I
just
would
like
ask
looking
him.
around the room.
I think I would ask Namiad to ask him what they're going to
looked
take
up
him
here.
Go ahead
for.
and look. Go ahead and
It's
look.
like, what exactly
There's a back way
do
out.
are they taking you for? What
here.
exactly are they doing with you fine
You s-
folks?
Did you see them? Riders out there.
I saw a rider.
Maybe they're gonna do that to me next. Either that or just kill me and eat me. I don't even know. You just gotta get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
I thought riders were cursed.
Not
Do
here.
they? Oh, okay. They just kind of sew someone together.
Yes.
Huh.
I mean, Elden Ring had a whole game about this, so
We're all just lab rats here.
been there, done that.
Wow. Even the Mohawks out there?
Either they're here by choice. They volunteer.
Huh.
You know how handy having a
They
spider
want to
body
be more
would be?
powerful.
Well, I don't suppose you know a back way out of here, do you?
There's this only through that door as far as I know. There's a back room back there, but I don't know of any way out. I've never been back there.
I guess I will do a perception check on this door here.
I will.
You don't hear anything.
I will assist in that perception check.
I guess I'll try opening it.
It looks to be a storage room. Just chairs and shelves filled with grimy bottles and poorly cleaned dishes.
I guess I'll do another perception check. Yeah, well, fuck. Now that I made
I will.
Oh.
Yeah,
if you want to come in and do a perception check.
Yeah, I got you, dude.
It's just a pile of junk. Is all it is, really.
You know.
You
we
see
do
the
have
door
another
back
door
corner.
back here.
Yeah,
though.
there is another door, so we could roll perception on that.
Yes. And so if you want to pop that door open or do any checks, you can as well. You find another storage room, but if you look on the floor, you've seen this before.
That's the teleportation circle, isn't it?
Oh, a natural one. No, I'd say you notice it easily. Just
Soul opens the door and goes blind.
Okay, it's another teleportation.
There's markings on the
portal chamber.
Rolls a nat 1. Barrels of beer.
Do we hear anything in this room up here?
Over there, you hear nothing. Complete silence.
Ooh.
Saul just rockets into the room.
Yeah, so as you open this, what you see is just fuzzy yellow moss that cover the shelves of the room and their contents.
Moss?
Yes, yellow moss.
Is this the same moss that we saw earlier?
You know what they say down in Mexico? Live moss.
Is this the moss that we set on fire?
Moss. I think it's a different moss. I'd have to look at that, but
okay.
Yes.
Do I get the feeling that it would be incredibly poisonous?
You'd have to roll a nature check on that one.
Oh.
So you're free to make assumptions based on your prior experience too. That's up to you.
Can I roll a warfare check?
Namiad can roll a knowledge nature check and add his level to it.
He waged war on moss there, Soul.
I can
chemical warfare, right?
Thing.
So warfare lore cover that.
What am I rolling, Shane? Sorry.
Nature.
Nature check.
For being an investigator, you can add your level to your proficiency bonus.
14,
Hey, that's
7,
pretty
so that's
good.
21.
So 21?
Yep.
21. What is the DC?
It's a shame I'm not there.
Right?
Would you say this is part of my pursue a lead?
Yeah, I would say you did not pursue any lead of any kind. You didn't say anything about that, so I would say no. But yeah, I mean,
well, is it like in relation?
A room
to
full
like,
of mold generally would be something to be concerned about.
Yeah.
That's fine.
This is
Just
not black
close the
mold.
door.
Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything important in there?
Well, you made the check at least.
I mean, you see some bottles and such.
Oh, it's just...
I guess. Sorry, Justin. To clarify, what I'm asking
you could
is,
probably
what I'm
remove
asking,
some of it.
Sorry, is it?
But
this,
it would be tricky.
I was
Wait,
just trying to
second
ask
one?
if this had anything to do with like the
Yes,
condition that
actually.
may or may not be affecting Doriana.
Saw, you gotta cut it out with these.
Oh, this mold?
Yeah.
Have you used
Nothing to do with
your
that.
hero point
Nothing
for
to-
the night?
completely separate, right.
No, but I'm not using it on that. On the chance that maybe
If it's
there's something besides
spores,
mold in there.
It's probably...
Here, you want my knowledge nature check?
It's just... I'm thinking to myself, I kind of want to see what those bottles are, because I don't know if it's something important, but if it's
Shane's spidey
a
senses
big
tingling.
trapped room like this, there's a chance that it might be.
Well, let's figure out this situation first, and then when we come back, inevitably come back, we'll look again.
Okay, fine.
We'll roll those dice again.
All right. I think that we would. Are these guys chained up or anything?
Yeah, they're like chained up to the.
All right, I'm gonna get to
here.
work on trying to get these guys out of their chains.
Okay.
Coming out of my chains, and I've been feeling just fine.
Actually,
There's a red man who's gonna steal my hand.
Yeah, so there's like meat hooks, so they're just kind of hanging from them.
Oh, I thought they were okay. Oh, is this
Galen over
an
here.
athletics check that we got to do to get them off of there?
Well, you are stealing the place's meat supply.
Yeah, they're just
so-
tightly bound. It says, I guess, probably by rope. Honestly,
Oh,
you
okay.
simply just need to cut it.
Well, you're up, bud.
Started
Okay,
out with a
I would
dream,
cut their
later it ended up like-
bindings.
You don't need to roll for that. Yeah.
It was only a dream. It was only a dream.
I hope a master in swordsmanship would be able to.
To cut a rope.
Yeah, without hurting
Yes.
someone.
Yeah.
I think before we cut the gnome free, I'd put a hand over his mouth and wake him up and just kind of do the. That's why I put the hand over his mouth. Just. And then I tell Nami to tell him that we're getting him out of there.
Yeah. I say the thing.
Get me out of here.
Then we're getting you out of here, bud.
I'm gonna kill those fuckers and
We're gonna-
those flesh sword raiders.
All right. Listen, I love your energy, but maybe let's save it until we get out of here.
Just cut me loose.
I'll cut him
Yeah,
loose.
it's a good move.
I'll do
Alright.
what he asks.
Namiad looks at Soul and says, "You do it."
I can get behind this guy. I'm in the right place.
I tell those two to take those three to the teleportation room.
Oh yeah.
As they're doing that, I'm just going to stick my head out, and then I'm going to prestidigitation, do a little like spark in the air, and be like, you know, to try and get Lumiere's attention. Be like, we gotta go.
Like, get the.
Lumiere, maybe another performance check because like it's been a little while. See if your performance improved at all, or if they would have just like got you off the stage at this point.
Oh no! You got another.
It's like you've been enough of audience. It is time for me to go. Have a good night. Up next is the rats and such.
Listen, I'm not saying you're
They're
bad
all
at your
yelling
job.
at you like, "Get out of here! Shut up!
Oh goodness!
You suck!"
Oh man, what's a
And that's
what's
the
a
last
rough
thing you
crowd.
hear before you slam
Yeah,
the
I'm
door.
like, we gotta go. We're trying to free some people. Yes, people.
Everyone is people.
Can this guy walk?
Okay. You
Except
cut,
for my
you cut
legs.
the drows. Yeah, he's very weak.
Oh shit! Do I have to roll to activate this thing?
It takes an hour. Yes. An hour to
Oh,
do the
I
whole ritual.
forgot that it takes an hour. We probably would have waited a little bit to.
Just do it live.
I guess. Would you tell us
I
that it
mean,
takes
we
an
can roll
hour?
that back if you want. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, you've done this a few times, you know.
Yeah, I forgot
You know
about
how it
that.
works.
I would have been like, all right, we're gonna hang out in here to make sure that nobody.
And before you cut them loose, you would have done that, or
Yeah.
okay.
Namia, do you wanna help me out with getting this thing activated?
Sure. Do we just gotta like kumbaya on it?
We just gotta
or-
roll an Arcana check up here.
All right, so
Then
just
we'll-
Oh, is
of
that your
course.
Arcana check?
Yes,
gotta
that's
hold
why I
it.
asked
Oh my God,
Namia
get
to
the
help
fuck
me
outta
out.
here.
I don't think I think I've activated one of these successfully. Every other time, I've gotten just the worst roll, including the actual worst roll, which almost got, I think, at least one of us killed.
I actually have. A
Yeah, so
pretty
Arcana or
decent-
occultism, it's up to you.
I actually
Which
have
one?
a pretty decent Arcana check myself. Funny enough.
Cool. Let's go Arcana.
We should stay out of sight. So, like, if somebody comes back here,
There you go.
24. Okay, so let's see here. I need to look at the Awakened Portal Ritual.
So
All right.
I don't know if we want to hide. Like, somebody wants to hide in this room.
So 23.
Oh, I guess
for...
Lumiere
Just
would
stand right
duck into
here.
this room to hide, I guess, and I guess he'd take a peek in here. And I can roll
DC for a portal.
a nature check on the yellow moss.
Huh?
Yellow moss. That's poison. Poisonous.
The door.
Immediately shuts the door.
Uh,
I had no interest. That's why I rolled on that one.
trying to find the DCs on here. Let's see. Failure. All right. So the portal glows for a moment, and then there's a. You get blasted in the face, and you are stupefied for 24 hours.
Oh dear.
Christ.
Oh no. Or nor.
Or nar. What are we gonna do now?
Well, I mean, that's not great. That makes all of my spells worse.
I'm a self superfly coming back again.
Why you do that thing around with?
What about Namia? Does he
Oh,
activate the portal?
What kind of fuckery?
So
is
that was an
this?
assist to help you not fail. You guys have to spend a whole another hour. So yeah, one person takes lead, and then the other can assist to try and give a bonus.
All right. I guess I will assist on this one.
And Lumiere, I think you have something that might be kind of helpful for this as well.
Some sort of cooperative blade.
Yes, sir.
Does 23 help assist?
+2 bonus to shade. Okay.
Hey, I mean, I feel like I got this.
Ha
I guess I just for the fun of it, I'll roll an Arcana too. Why not? Ah, crap.
Can I burn a spell slot to just awaken it without having to do a ritual?
Nah, absolutely not. That's not how it works.
Damn it.
All right. Yeah, with all that, you guys are able to activate that portal. You can now get the hell out of here if you'd like.
Sherman, are you okay? You have a look to your eyes.
Yeah, I'm just feeling a little glassy-eyed at the moment. It's fine.
Must
You want to
be
go
the
grab
mushroom,
the prisoners?
I
Tell
suppose
the
we
bird
should.
to cut them down?
Come along, Sol. We have people to gather to get some out of here.
You look disturbed.
Indeed. Let us grab these foreign folks and get some out of here.
Okay.
When we do that,
All right, so you cut them
Unless
loose,
Justin says
and yeah, you cut them loose, and then everyone just keeps sitting there, like grunting or just like something, just speaking non-intelligibly, still talking about the man in rags or whatever they were saying before.
Will she not
just
move?
over and over again.
If I try to guide
Yeah.
her, will she move?
Yeah, she'll be easy enough. She's not like strong by any means.
Can I just
She
pick
only
her
has
up?
one arm. You totally could.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll just pick her up.
when I cut down the battle gnome, does he make for the bar?
No, he does not. He does not. He has no weapons or anything with which to fight with. So I don't think he would actually go for it with doing
I was about to
that.
say, because Lumiere would probably have to like grab him and be like, "Nope, we are leaving."
And then I'll come
Get me
back.
out of here.
And can this guy walk?
Yeah, I would have cut him down as well.
Okay.
Well, I guess.
Yeah,
while
he
Sol
gets
was
cut down.
carrying
He's like cutting
one
his.
arm.
He's just
He's cutting his wrist. Oh God!
no. After you cut him down, he's
He's rubbing his wrists.
rubbing his wrists and making sure he's trying to loosen the joints and whatnot. Like, thank you. I'm ever so much in your debt.
So is this any-
But how are you
anything,
gonna get out of
when-
here?
We have
this
magic
way,
people
we
who
have
know
one.
what they are doing, I think. Follow the bird. Come out.
At that moment, you see 2 Warlocks come in.
Really should have barricaded that door.
And then the eyes open and hey! They're taking the prisoners!
Lumiere shouts, "Uncle!"
Are you guys gonna stand and fight or get the fuck out?
I feel like Lumiere would draw and strike to give them time to get to the room, and he would like try to follow behind.
I think trying to fight with prisoners in tow is not usually the best bet.
He's gonna
Once
try
the
to like.
portal's active, do we just have to step on it and go? How many actions is it to
I think it's
teleport?
1 action just to, and then yeah, you guys get the hell out. So yeah, I imagine I don't know, Lumiere, what do you do? Like, what's your thing? You're like right next to him. Like, how do you like take care of these guys? We're not gonna roll initiative or anything.
Yeah, he's
They're
gonna,
weak.
He's gonna draw his meteor hammer and strike at the front one's legs to trip him and cause an issue in the doorway, and then try to follow the prisoners through the hallway.
All right, cool. So yeah, you guys like book it, and then you just hear like footsteps chasing after you guys, and then one of you, probably Sherman, I imagine, just lays his hands to the portal. All of a sudden, it's silent, and you are now on the
first floor.
whatever floor you wanted to be on. Second floor would be the highest you could go.
Yeah, second floor.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that express elevator's a doozy, isn't it?
Second as always.
I think we would take them back to the
Lumiere stomach holds up fine. All right.
back to town to get them looked at because they look in bad shape.
Look like we got some ouchies saved up.
Yeah.
Isn't Lumiere basically a doctor?
Yeah.
You guys probably tend them quite well. You guys got lots of.
But he would probably be like,
whatnot,
I'm
Well,
capable at field medicine, but this one has lost a hand, and the others require a bit more professional care.
Well, yeah, the one has lost a hand and a mind, and the mind part is the one that I'm more concerned about, seeing as how that's the one that seems to know more about whatever it is that's affecting little
You forgot your name
Doriana.
again. No, he has not. He's been getting better.
So yeah, short a hand and half a mind is not a good place to be in.
As capable as I am of sewing a brain together, it does little to fix the problem. Do not ask me why I am capable of sewing a brain. I will not tell you.
I would think that sewing a brain together wouldn't be very effective. It's mostly just squishy meats, right?
It depends on who you wish to be identified by the brain.
Huh. Well, not gonna pull that thread any further.
I would not suggest it, none.
So yeah, you're sitting there with your your rescued people, and I think that is where we'll leave it. We'll just kind of fade to black as you guys are sitting talking about, all right, what the heck to do next, what to do with these people that have been yanked from quite a terrible fate. So thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll catch you next week.
Night.
Did the awful scientists step on the spike trap? I have to know.
Find out later.
we come across
Find
a
out
worm
next
man with a
time on Dragon Ball Z.